Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Heavensward. In the last episode, we ran through the Zelphatol dungeon to prevent the Ixali from summoning Garuda again, which we were able to do. And then the Warriors of Darkness showed up and kind of explain their whole deal, that they are from one of the reflections of the source, which is our world, so they're from basically an alternate reality where the light was much stronger than the darkness, and since the light and darkness were out of balance, the light is overwhelming their world and will look to destroy all life, I'm guessing. At least that's what they say anyway. So they're here to try to instigate some sort of calamity that will break down the barriers between worlds and cause the various reflections to rejoin in a way to try to save their own world, I'm guessing. And I did not realize the cutscene was going to start right away. And so, yeah, we are going to try to stop them, basically, because we don't know what that will do to our own world. And so we were on our way back to the Waking Sands to discuss the whole situation with Eorzea. And that is what we are doing right now. Alright, so Alphino here. Eorzea, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why am Alistair Alphino? Would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The Warriors of Darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives this time: to identify and remove the source of the beast tribes' crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Murlthor. Ogomero stirreth, and there are whispers the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Ayame. Thank you for your counsel, Eorzea. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. If I may, brother. Eorzea, is there anything else you would like to say? I say? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I've heard tell of a promising tome, the Garan Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. while I leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Okay, not sure what that was all about. Alright. So, we will head to Camp Overlook. Alright, so, who are we talking to? Camp, Blurridin? Oh, Blurridin at Camp Overlook. There we are. 7 hells. At this rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems look like coming to a head, the Scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. But a brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Alright, so what's the issue? So our friendly neighbors at Ugamaro have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little bugger, would you? Alright. Oh, and I think one thing I forgot to mention is that I got myself a new glamour for my katana. As you can see, we got a new sheath here, and when you draw it, it's very shiny. It's called the Katana of the Round. Now, it's not as strong as the actual weapon I'm using, but you know, that's what glamours are for. Alright, Alphino. Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? It appeared to corroborate Eorzea's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Alright, so we gotta find this, this kobold. Is gonna be around here somewhere. Now, I can't fly in this zone, so we can't take that position to see if we can find this guy. But usually it's a good idea to look around the edges of the search circle. Because I tend to like to tuck these guys on the edge. Alright, looks like we found it. And it ran off. It's a koboldling, not a full-grown one. Alright, there you are. So stay back. Away, far back. I'm not a... Gosh, no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. Alright. Fate? No. I think we're going in the wrong direction. Alright, where's our little friend here? Where did you get off to? There you are. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. And it ran away again. Alright, come on. Will you at least just tell me what you're up to? This was a stupid plan. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will... Gosh, she found me again. What to do. I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. I'll talk then. Alright, so this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we've got him. Fine work, scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No. I came to talk, to ask for help. But when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and Now, let us take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be a Pikmin. One day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphino, and this is my sister Alice. Ayame, the woman who found you, is our friend. And now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Blairidon here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents say they didn't want it, along with many others, but the patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their heads, they would serve as coke for the furnace. They said if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace? I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. I'll make ready just in case. I wonder if we're coming up another dungeon. I can't remember. Alright, Alphino. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 of mercy, that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Alright, Gabu. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he'll return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come? Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Alright then. Let's head over there and see if we can't get the crystals back. Am I... Nope, there they are. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. I was expecting to, run into some defenders there. But, if not, I'll take it. None of these guys should be interested in messing with me. Alright, there's another cache of crystals. Let's grab it. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother? Aye, aye, it's just that... I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Kurthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party. Excuse me. Most likely a pawn of the Ascians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Ascians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never mind about that. As Alice said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is the last, and it's very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Alright. Let's just see how big this cache actually is. It's not here. They cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Confound it. What about you, Ayami? Any luck? Nothing. What this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Ogomoro, where they summoned Titan once before, and mean to do so again. It is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other. Then we would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth is past. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent the Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals that I might deliver them to Commander Blairidin's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. Alright, the crystals, Yami, if you'll be so kind. There they are. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Blairidin on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetheryte within the Ogomoro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. Alright. So we're heading to the aetheryte. Which... the mines here are a bit of a maze. Let's see if I remember the way there. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's just not quite as straightforward as it initially seems. Kind of have to loop around a little bit. And then off this path, and then off this path, and there it is. Alright, I say. I take it this is the 8th rite we seek? Right then. As soon as Alphino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Ayame? There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you clods. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. I'll not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers? Here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster, how could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Alice, not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But need not be this way. Patriarch, renounce this bloody course, cease your attempts to summon your god, and work with us, together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned to the overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, and to grow hungry again. And when we dare defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live. That our God drains the land of Aether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I'll hear no more lies from you and yours, overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, you'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Please. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of going nuts. Heaven hells. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Alpha, no. I'll leave him to me. We must away. Alright, well, Titan got summoned. That's not good. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of Aether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamoro, more lives will be lost, the Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. Ayame, you know what must be done? Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? Thank you, my friend. Alice and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. Alright, so we need to use the Duty Finder to confront Titan in the Naval. Hard mode. Alright. So I think what we'll do is save that for next episode. So, we will battle Titan once more next time. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.